We begin this hour of CBS Sports HQ with breaking news out of baseball, where Dodgers right-hander Walker Buehler is officially done for the season. The team says that Buehler will have season-ending surgery on his elbow next week. He has not pitched since the second week of June. He will in turn finish the year 6-3 with a 4.02 ERA over 12 starts. As for the Dodgers, they enter play on Monday night with the best record in baseball at 79-34. They're also favorites to win the World Series at plus 360. That comes according to our friends at Caesars Sportsbook. Joining us now with reaction at CBS Sports MLB analyst David Samson. David, this is bad news at a bad time as we come down the stretch, already on the wrong side of the trade deadline. Andrew Friedman, up until a couple days ago, was saying things were moving in the right direction in terms of Buehler. Your reaction to this news is what?
Well, this news comes on the exact same day that the MLB postseason schedule was announced. And because of the lockout, there are fewer off days, which means there are more consecutive days played, which means that the team with the deepest starting rotation will have the advantage. Losing Buehler for the season means you're counting on Andrew Heaney. You're counting on Tony Gonsolin. You're counting on Tyler Anderson. Maybe David Price. They're going to have to go deep. This is a problem for the Dodgers, but frankly, it's a problem for every team, maybe except for the Astros.
Let's talk about this specifically for Buehler. This is a young man with quite the skill set and a fantastic record to his name. I think only 15 total losses in his young career. When you see him dealing with bone spurs in his elbow and dealing with right flexor tendon strains, as they were calling it, and now going under the knife, that tells you what about the future of Walker Buehler here in the near term and in the long term of his career?
Well, I'm certainly not signing him to a long-term deal right now, even with the Dodgers' money. It's just too risky. You've got to see how he comes back. He has 2 more years of arbitration eligibility. He will not get a significant raise next year, so obviously he'll be affordable for any team, but certainly for the Dodgers. And I think you have to wait to see, because not all pitchers recover. When Walker Buehler, he was a favorite to win a Cy Young this year. So this is a big-time injury. But players do come back, and Buehler, when he's pitching, is fantastic. But look at Clayton Kershaw, Hall of Famer, deals with injuries, and it's something that all teams need in that starting pitching depth.
Again, Buehler has not appeared since June 10th, and this is a team that just rattled off 12 in a row before suffering a loss against Kansas City on Sunday. So there is some depth, but when we start talking about that rotation, this does thin them in a big way. How does this affect the way you see the National League pennant race right now, or does it at all?
Well, when I look at the Mets, I'm looking if Scherzer and DeGrom are healthy. There is no team in the National League who has a 1-2 like DeGrom and Scherzer. Nobody, and that includes the Dodgers. But the playoffs this year, because of the schedule, the new schedule, it's going to be interesting to see which rotation's hot, which bullpen will be the hottest come October, because that will likely decide the pennant is the hottest bullpen.
And that pen in L.A. will look to get back in the good graces here and start another streak of their own on Monday night. David, we appreciate you taking the time here and breaking down this latest news with Walker Buehler out for the season. Season-ending elbow surgery for the Dodgers righty. Thank you, David. Plenty more coming here on CBS Sports HQ. Winning wagers on the way next.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.